Greetings friends, and welcome back to my channel. In this video I would like us to look at CHFJPY. We are looking at CHFJPY. It's a pair that has been buying for so many years, and recently we saw this action. We saw a gap on a daily chart, which gap I think, in my opinion, is an exhaustion gap. So this being an exhaustion gap, most likely the buyers are getting tired, and anytime we may see this pair begin to push the downside. And this chart is a daily chart which I'm using currently, but I will later on put on the one for the weekly chart. So what we are seeing is that price last week jumped all the way from here into this area. We can see that we have this over-tiredness gap, and after that we can see that we had a few more days into this zone, and price has tested 191, which is actually a record price high. And so, in my opinion, this gap is not something that we can undermine, and it's highly likely that price will begin to push the downside. It may come to close this gap, but most likely it will even be going below this gap and going far much below 180 price territory. So what I think is that when you go, for example, to the next chart, or the one for the weekly, we may see something more deeper. We can see that on a weekly we have this wave, this one being wave number 1, this being wave number 2, this being wave number 3, and this is wave number 4. And then, in my opinion, this is wave number 5, after which we can see that we go to this extension. So in my opinion, as of now, price is in its extension, and therefore the chances are high that this push to the downside will be very successful. And if that happens, most likely we will be seeing price coming all the way back into the price territory of wave number 3. And this, of course, may take quite a number of months or years, because we can see that this move to the upside started all the way back in 2008. So 2008 up to 2025, almost 26, we can see that the pair has been buying. So it makes sense for us to have a pullback that can take us back into the price territory of wave number 3. So that's what I think will be happening with this pair in the next in the coming months. And of course, if the extension continues upwards, again we will still stay on the side and watch, but most likely the chances are high that this pair will begin to push the downside. Currently the trend is still bullish, but whoever is buying surely must buy very carefully, and those who have been buying for all this long should begin looking at taking their profit. Otherwise it may crash any time from now. Otherwise, that's it, and let's see how it will play out.